stream. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back with another video. So we're gonna do a officer down tribute for the officer down 1R whatever I think. I don't know. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're currently transporting him to the cemetery. He died earlier today. Oh shoot! You know what? We're just he died earlier today. When in a pursuit, an all-call situation, he crashed into a pole and he was fine till they transported him. He went into cardiac arrest and they couldn't come get him back to life. Keep those sirens on. Everyone, I'm doing a live stream, so be quiet and act professional, please. I will mute you. Everyone, remember what we did? Stand lined up. So our Assistant Commissioner 06 is currently going to do the speech. Everyone's gonna get an AR and we're, you know. If he doesn't answer, I'll do it. All right, salute. Where's our other officers? Civilians, get in here as well. No, Aiden, stand by Stand by Jacob. Oh, okay, I guess you can just walk over his grave. Not responding, officer down. Good. All right. Hello. I'm Assistant Commissioner. Ryan was a really good person. Anyway, Ryan was a good person. He really did. I swear to God. Who's eating chips at a funeral? Jason's a really good officer. Really did sacrifice his life today by facing the bad guy. He's going to be really good, really respected because he really did fight hard. He survived by children, a few other relatives. The officer was only 29 years old. So, yeah, for him to pass so young, it's really devastating, and, it's really crazy. My prayers go out to the family and go to Jason. All officers, prepare, march, line up, arm weapons, reload, aim, fire. Reload, aim, fire. Reload, aim, fire. Reload, aim, fire.
Reload. Aim. Fire. Reload. Aim. Fire. Disarm weapons. Return. Everyone, line up. Even civilians, everyone line up. Prepare, march. He was a good man. He was loved by everyone and a good officer.
Pretty cool. Because he had a 0 at that time of death.
Everyone, face right. Oh, do we need to redo this? Someone delete it before the stream sees it. All right, all units return back to your spots where you were last time. Everyone, if you don't already know me, I am Captain Falcon with the Nevada State Highway Patrol. I was in charge of him at the time. I was currently off duty, and I'm still technically off duty. That's why I'm wearing a shirt. At the time, I had a call stating that there was an all call and shots fired. Since I am the criminal investigations captain, I was responded out there to do an investigation. At the time, I did not know what was going to happen since it was an all call. I responded out to the location where there was shots fired. The suspect that was shooting at officers was still shooting at the time. Please do not talk over me. At the time, he was still shooting. We apprehended the suspect at the time, put him in cuffs. My assistant commissioner told me to head over to the scene where there was an officer who hit a pole. I did not know what was going to happen down there. I responded down there. I thought I was just going to do a quick investigation. Little did I know that the officer was unconscious when I came on the scene. I ran over to his vehicle. I pulled out my med kit, put on my gloves, just like anyone else would do. I ran over to his vehicle. I tried to open up his door. His door was jammed. I grabbed my baton from my vehicle. Still, I was off duty, so I had an undercover vehicle and I didn't have that much. I did not have a baton in my vehicle. I grabbed out my flashlight and broke open his vehicle window. At the time, he was bleeding from his head. His bones were sticking out. And he was just covered in blood. I called EMS down there. I did not know that what was going on. Dispatch just told me to head over to the scene. More officers came. They started to treat him. EMS finally came. They picked him up. Then EMS then came. They loaded him up. They started putting a C collar on. They did all their EMS stuff to him, which I do not know. So they started doing EMS stuff. They took over. My assistant commissioner told me to start doing the investigation. I started doing the investigation, writing up reports, asking questions. I heard the sirens of the ambulance go off into a distance. I was then called upon to a traffic stop where there was a person doing an illegal U-turn in the middle of an intersection. Now you're probably asking, why would you leave a scene like that to go over to a traffic stop? That I still do not know because I was just called out there. So I did what I had to do for my job and responded out there. The traffic stop was done. I headed back to the station to put up my vest and put up my Glock and call myself off duty and thinking that I was going to back away. I thought it was just going to be a normal day after that. I thought the officer was going to be okay. He didn't seem like he was that bad. So I head to my office. I then get a call. I answer the call. Little did I know that it was the coroner or the fire department. They called me up saying, sir, I have bad news. I need you to come down here to John Smith Hospital. I said, what can I do for you? I'm Captain Falcon of Nevada State Highway Patrol. He said, I'm afraid that one of your officers has died. He went into cardiac arrest. We brought him back, and he went into cardiac arrest again, and we couldn't bring him back. I started crying on the ground because I thought that officer was just going to be okay. If I would have known that that would have happened, I would have gotten to the scene faster. I would have went in the ambulance with them and got in with them. But there's a little amount of things that you can do to save one person. There was 2 ambulances on the scene, and they could not save him. I then called up his family stating that I'm sorry, your husband is dead. That's probably one of the hardest things I had to do because I was crying while contacting them. And the worst thing I ever heard was a grown woman, crying in the phone and just falling out crying and telling her and hugging her children. He was a good man. On to better news. He was a good man. I had to do lots of paperwork on him. He was always a joy to the department. Whenever we needed him, he was always there. He was always there on time. He always showed up to everything. We love you and we will always miss you.
Not right now. But hold up. Now. I ain't gonna tell no story on it. It's very simple. It's all bad. I don't care anybody said he really did risk his life. He was going over 100 miles an hour. He hit that hole. And at the time of it, I was like, I'm not taking this too serious. You guys like, well, you left that. Well, I did. I didn't think of it like that. He was this dude who ended up started shooting, but he died as well. And this is ridiculous because too many cops dying from petty stuff. And he didn't get too young, man. Got kids and his wife and all that. And when you think about it, you're like, well, that's like, when we also think about it, it's like, well, goddamn. Because you're like, you don't want this statement. I don't want somebody else to. So, to the family, wherever y'all are, to his wife's kids, mother, father, sorry, son, your husband, and your dad's dead. Make the rest in peace. And Jason, we'll see you on the flip side, bud. And tell God I said hi. I know he's mad at me right now, so I need to tell him I said hi. Salute!
Attention! Left face. Other side, right face. March forward. Halt. Line.
At ease.
A line, not behind me, on the side of me.
Sorry, misheard.
You're fine. Can we get the bagpipes to play, please?
Yeah, one sec.
Assistant Commissioner, please move out of the way while we watch the casket go down.
Attention civilians, watch your ears when gunfire.
Armed weapons! Once the bagpipes start playing, we can shoot. I'll tell you when to shoot. Reload! Aim! Fire! 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 Disarm weapons! You are now dismissed!
What's wrong?
All units,
Everybody get up.
oh shit, he's got a gun! the cars!